you watch the doc, you realize people have very different experiences of the show. When you look back, what do you think? And do you look back with any regrets or any issues that you had with the way things were done?
The thing I'm very proud of is we were very transparent and we were really trying to learn. So we did more medical studies than ever on any TV show, much less a reality show. So in this instance, we studied people over a 6-year span, and it was very gratifying to see that while some people regained essentially all their weight, usually about half of each year, about half did really well. And so we tried to investigate that half that was doing well, and we found out that they tended to exercise about 70 to 75 minutes a day, and the group that on average worked out 15 to 20 minutes didn't do as well. And that was advancing what we need to know about people that are continuing. But probably the biggest regret I have is that I didn't oversee the NIH study that was pretty much misreported in the New York Times, and it just caused so much pain and grief to the contestants. It was so heartbreaking when they came out, and you mentioned it, you said their metabolisms were permanently damaged, and that was found to not be true. Basically, they made a critical error. They did the very first metabolic rate the first day of the show. These contestants were coming from all over the country. They were so nervous, so excited, they couldn't sleep. They didn't sleep. They were so amped up that their metabolic rates, we believe, were far, far higher. And when we looked at comparable bariatric surgery patients, the initial metabolic rate they typed in was way off. And then subsequently, within the last year, we see other doctors trying to reproduce that study and could not. And so the entire study that caused so much pain and aggravation to these contestants, they were literally crying, calling me on the phone going, is my metabolism ruined for life? And the fact of the matter is, it now appears very clear that this study was in error. And that probably pains me the most, that I couldn't intervene. We were trying to learn, we were trying to help. And, even papers like the New York Times, they really didn't do a good enough job in going through it. And then that myth has been perpetuated.